España, América Latina, es un placer tener aquí a los representantes de Noruega en este pasado Festival de Eurovisión 2019. Una de mis canciones favoritas, sin duda alguna, de este año, con la que más he bailado en la cabina de retransmisión. Aquí tenemos a KEiiNO con nosotros. ¡Welcome!
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello. I
The three of
understood
you.
one word and that was
Sí.
favoritas.
Favoritas.
Gracias.
Sí, favorita. Spirit in the Sky, una de mis favoritas. Y además, desde que os recibimos en Madrid, porque ya estuvisteis en la pre-party que hubo de los fans de Eurovisión en España, o sea que ya es una nueva visita a Madrid, donde creo que os reciben siempre con mucho calor.
Thank
Thank you very
Gracias.
¿Cómo vivisteis la primera experiencia antes de ahora actuar en el Orgullo, en la fiesta Eurovisión del Orgullo en esta semana? ¿Cómo vivisteis la primera experiencia de contacto con los fans españoles de Eurovisión?
Whoa, that was very funny and very they were yoiking along with Fred, and that was amazing. The entire crowd was singing along, and it was a great party.
Yeah,
Really amazing. 'Cause you can see really the passionate reception that we got, and that's very good for us coming from Norway, where people can be a bit cold and reserved. Coming to Spain and then feel the heat of the people was amazing.
Me gustaría que hablarais un poquito de la historia de KEiiNO. Creo que el grupo fue reunido para Eurovisión. ¿Cuáles son vuestros principios en el mundo de la música de cada uno de vosotros? De Tom, de Fred y de Alex.
Well, I've been a singer since I was 10 years old, I think, and I've done a lot of things. I've been in Idol, and I've been in Eurovision for Kids, and I've actually toured with Alan Walker as well. So I kind of had a bit solo career before this, but now it's KEiiNO for the future.
You know that Alan Walker is too big here in Spain. Also.
Nice.
We love it.
Yeah.
And you, Fred?
well, I started to make music when I was 10 years old on my dad's Macintosh at that time, and I started to rap in Sami when I was like 14 years old. Yeah, so I've been working with rap music for about 10-15 years now, before I start to yoik with KEiiNO. Yeah.
And I started singing when I was 5-6 or something like that, and then formed my first band at 12, and ever since I've been playing in bands. I've also had a solo career, and I've written a lot of songs for Asian pop artists, like K-pop, J-pop, and traveled the world as a professional songwriter. So after releasing my I had a couple of years break where I didn't do any solo stuff, just writing for other artists.
Pues háblame un poquito más de esa trayectoria con el mundo del K-pop, porque aquí en este show, en los 40 Global Show, ponemos cada semana, tenemos nuestra sección especial de K-pop y tenemos muchos fans de ese estilo que están ahora escuchando esta entrevista. Así que cuéntanos exactamente qué has hecho, para qué artistas has trabajado, con quién has trabajado.
Well, I've written songs for TVXQ, Shiny, and EXO, and for writing songs for them is usually in a writing session together with. So I travel the world with other producers, writers, and then. But I also think that the experience for me writing for Asian pop music has actually helped when we were working with KEiiNO and with Spirit in the Sky, because we actually combine very many elements in one song, and that's very typical for J-pop and K-pop, which is not that typical in the Western pop music. So that kind of you might hear some of the influences actually from that going back from Asia to Eurovision.
Se nota que tienes ese bagaje en el mundo de la música, porque es lo que tú decías. Spirit in the Sky tiene momentos muy melódicos, tiene momentos muy épicos, tiene momentos también ancestrales, como es el rap de Fred, el Sami, y eso nos ha conquistado. Contadme un poquito cómo nace Spirit in the Sky, en qué momento os reunís, cómo componéis la canción, quién aporta cada cosa, en qué momento entra el rap en esa lengua del norte de Europa. Cuéntanos.
Well, it started out with we had an idea for a song that we wanted to write a song about acceptance, about especially going into the theme that in Norway the Sami culture wasn't accepted up until like 20-30 years ago. So I got through friends I got in touch with Fred and told him about my idea that we wanted to win Eurovision. And then he said, "Yeah, I want to be part of that."
Yeah.
And so we started working on the song, and then we got in touch with Alexandra because we love her voice, and then we started incorporating all our different styles in a song, and we had actually a big part of the song was to be rap before it became yoik.
Yeah, I was supposed to rap.
So, but that's a good thing. Like we just started. KEiiNO has just started because we're in the future now. He's really gonna he's gonna be allowed to rap as well in our song. So the next single is gonna be including rap.
Perfecto. En la retransmisión de Eurovisión yo expliqué a toda España que el abuelo de Fred es de Ayamonte, en Huelva, en Andalucía, en el sur de España. Para que la gente vea que no siempre miento, a veces si digo la verdad, me gustaría que lo confirmara aquí públicamente.
Yeah, my grandfather is from Ayamonte in Huelva. He was a shipperman and he came to Norway, and there she found my grandmother and got 2 children, my dad and my uncle. So I have been visiting Spain almost every summer since I was a kid.
Oh yeah. Are you coming back this summer?
Probably not this summer, we have so much to do. But next summer definitely.
Bueno,
yeah.
el año que viene esperamos que vuelvas de nuevo a Ayamonte. Va a estar todo. Ahora este año va a estar todo Ayamonte esperándote. Ya no vas a pasar desapercibido. Todo el mundo ya te conoce.
Yeah, I read the newspaper after Eurovision. Yeah. It was fun.
Por cierto, de Ayamonte es María Isabel, una de nuestras representantes en Eurovision Junior. No sé si tú lo sabes, tú que estuviste en Euro Junior.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Cool.
Cool. Ok, ahora hoy soy yo quien te doy a ti una noticia nueva de Ayamonte. Bueno, ¿cómo vivisteis la experiencia en Tel Aviv? Yo os vi muy felices, os vi incluso celebrando el Día de Noruega, el día que ves con los trajes tradicionales, que nos hicimos una foto de recuerdo, que os pilló allí. ¿Cómo vivisteis esa experiencia de Eurovisión?
Eurovision was amazing. It's been a dream for all 3 of us to be a part of that competition. And it was so fun to see how easily people got together. Everyone were friends. We got new contacts. We met lovely people. And it was just an amazing experience. It was good food, first of all. It was good weather. But we also got to sing in front of so many people. So yeah, it's something we're going to remember for the rest of our lives, definitely.
Y después de esta primera experiencia, ¿os gustaría repetir? Yo sé que es muy pronto, pero ¿os gustaría volver a ir a Eurovisión en un futuro?
Of course, we would like to.
I think everybody that it's like it's a double thing. On one side, it was such an amazing experience that you want to go back. But the other side is maybe it's good just to have that experience and then to let it rest with that. But we'll see if something happens with how the jury system works. We might come back.
Vamos a hablar de Praying, de vuestro nuevo single, porque claro, queremos que la gente escuche también vuestra continuidad en el mundo de la música, no únicamente con Spirit in the Sky. Contadme de ese nuevo sencillo.
Well, it's a song about the anxiety of death. Actually, we wrote it when we were up north. We were supposed to write a happy song, but the theme, which is written by Tom's husband, me and him, we have something in common. We have the fear of death. We think about it a lot, like it's something that is going to happen, and it sounds super scary, and it's so unpredictable. So the song is about that, but it's also about won't let anybody hold me down. We want to continue singing about not let anyone hold you down and not let anyone tell you what you're gonna do and not gonna do. So and there you have Praying, which is actually a danceable song. It's like you want to move when you hear it. But
it's a happy song about death.
Yeah, it's a happy song about death.
Ok, pues vamos a hacer que los zombies de The Walking Dead empiecen a bailar. Start dancing, The Walking Dead. Bueno, ellos no ganaron Eurovisión, pero sí se ganaron nuestros corazones. You don't win the contest, but you win our hearts, our Spanish hearts,
gracias.
forever. Thank you very much for being with us. Gracias por estar aquí en Los 40 Global Show. Gracias a KEiiNO. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nos quedamos con Praying. Aquí está el single.
Todos los éxitos.